In the heart of Baymard, Landon Barn, formerly an individual from our world now transformed into a visionary leader, surveys his thriving empire. Where once there were simple coin-carrying servants, now technology rules. Bank cards and ATMs have replaced the heavy burden of metallic wealth. Timothy and his royal entourage stand dumbfounded within the Baymard hospital. The realization that once deadly diseases like chickenpox and the flu are now easily cured with simple pills leaves their minds reeling, challenging every belief they ever held about human mortality. They retreat to the UN library, a sprawling fortress of intelligence. Here, farmers and scholars from across the nations frantically study advanced agricultural methods to save their empires, while Timothy loses himself for 18 hours straight, discovering secrets that could transform his own kingdom. As rain hammers against the windshield, Landon navigates the streets of Baymard. Behind the facade of peace, he grapples with the growing threat of counterfeit medical goods, a direct challenge to the safety of his people that he refuses to tolerate. The rain cannot deter the progress of military might. Landon meets his brothers-in-arms in a high-security dome. Today, they are not here for politics, but for the unveiling of a prototype that will redefine warfare forever. Dr. Watson steps into the light, his hands trembling with fervor. With a dramatic pull of a cloth, he reveals the Digma Gundam flying suit. It is a masterpiece of engineering, a marriage of human ambition and alien-inspired technology. The suit fits like a second skin, a marvel of advanced metallurgy. As the seals hiss shut, the wearer becomes one with the machine. It is light, intuitive, and deadly, a technological answer to the ancient limitations of gravity. The tests begin. One by one, the testers leap, soaring toward the dome's ceiling with the grace of legends. They land without a sound, their suits absorbing the crushing impact of reality. They have truly become gods of the sky. Safety is paramount. Should a suit fall into enemy hands, a self-detonation protocol is triggered. With a delicate touch, the testers demonstrate how to disarm the explosive, a testament to the extreme measures taken to protect Baymard's secrets. Boom, the demonstration turns lethal. The self-detonation is swift and violent, shattering the suit into razor-sharp fragments. It is a terrifying display of raw power, a clear warning to any who would dare to steal this technology. Then the true miracle, flight. Landon masters the controls, soaring through the dome with the precision of a hawk. He teaches his brothers the secrets of weight distribution, and soon they are all dancing among the rafters, conquering the heavens themselves. The dream grows larger. Landon moves to the international flight sector, focusing on the finer details of the future, airline meals. He explains the science of taste at high altitudes, ensuring his vision of global travel is perfect in every bite. But shadows stir in the corners of the world. Camilla, a lethal operative of the TOEP, hides in the damp darkness of a sewer. She is cornered, desperate, yet her resolve is as cold as the steel she wields against those who dare hunt her. She strikes without mercy. The intruder is silenced before he can raise the alarm. Camilla knows the capital is watching, but she possesses secrets that could unravel empires. She is a reaper in the dark, preparing for the grand strike against Baymard. The journey is grueling, weeks of riding through forbidden paths. She carries the organization's grim instructions, head to Baymard and wait for the finale. The end of the new empire is coming, and Camilla will be the one to herald the doom. As the letter burns, Camilla revels in the countdown. 2 years, they say, until Baymard is nothing but ashes. She dreams of blood and conquest, unaware that her destiny is tethered to a hubris that will inevitably shatter. Back in Dafris, the fall ball begins in splendor. The nobles preen and gossip, unaware of the viper in their nest. They seek marriage and power, blinded by the flickering lights of the grand ballroom. Ashenara, the woman who would be queen, prepares for her strike. She plays the part of the devoted lover while plotting the death of the monarch. She is arrogance incarnate, believing her beauty can excuse any crime. They walk into the garden maze, a perfect, isolated stage for a regicide. Ashenara lures Henry deeper into the labyrinth, her heart beating with the rhythm of impending betrayal. The clock is ticking toward the death hour. The mask slips. The dagger flashes in the moonlight. Ashenara's transformation is absolute as she confronts Henry, her guards appearing from the shadows like specters. She believes she has won, drunk on the illusion of her own power. But Henry is no longer the naive prince she once knew. Snipers fire, and Ashenara falls, her arrogance shattered in an instant. She is brought low, a victim of her own twisted dreams and the cold reality of royal survival. By dawn, the news spreads like wildfire. The city is in a frenzy. Ashenara, the woman who dreamed of crowns and blood, has fallen. She faces the harsh verdict of treason, destined for the unforgiving walls of a Baymardian prison. Meanwhile, the gears of change grind on. In the shared barracks, Timothy and his men endure the brutal training led by Major Johnson. They sweat and bleed, learning the true meaning of discipline under the watchful eye of the devil himself. Even a monarch is just a recruit here. Timothy pushes past his limits, embracing the agony of the obstacle course. He has come to understand that in Baymard, power is not given. It is earned through blood, grit, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. As the week comes to a close, they find common ground. The library, the training, the openness, it all paints a picture of a nation built on unity and equity. They depart not as enemies, but as students of a new, inevitable era. But peace is a fragile thing. Far away, the organization gathers its strength. Shadows lengthen and war cries echo across the plains. The stage is set for the final clash, and the world holds its breath, for the end is truly near. The barracks have become a forge. Every soldier is a sharpened blade, every officer a calculating mind. They are ready to protect the flame of progress against the encroaching darkness of those who wish to burn it all down. Landon knows the cost. He has built more than just machines. He has built a belief system. The trials ahead will be the true test of Baymard's foundation, but he stands ready to meet the storm, one step ahead of destiny. Camilla rides on, a ghost seeking her vengeance. The path ahead is treacherous and long, but her hate fuels her every stride. The world is changing, and she is merely the first wave of a coming apocalypse. The ball is over, the curtains have fallen, and the players have taken their places. Fate has woven a complex web of ambition and regret, and now it is time for the final act to begin. The silent watch begins. Landon monitors the movements across the borders. He knows the enemy's intent is to strike before he can prepare. But they forget that he is not a monarch of the past. He is the architect of the future. Unity in action, purpose in heart. The soldiers of the UN alliance have found a common cause. They are no longer soldiers of different empires. They are the shield of a new world, ready to stand against the coming tide. Henry watches over his people, the betrayal of Ashenara a heavy weight but a necessary lesson. He is a wiser king now, tempered by fire. The old guard of treachery is fading, and he prepares his nation for the battles to come. The foundation is set. The heroes are training, the enemies are converging, and the destiny of nations hangs in the balance. Landon Barn knows that the greatest chapters of this history are yet to be written. The stage is set. Let the future unfold.